There are plenty of exciting Lionel Messi stories to cover today. From Sami's account of Messi's apology following the hard tackle incident at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, to the rumors making headlines in Argentina about the possibility of Messi playing in the 2030 FIFA World Cup, and Casemiro's reaction after his first match with Inter Miami. Watch the video until the end, then share your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think Messi still has a chance to play in the 2030 FIFA World Cup? Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the latest news and updates about Messi. Isa Mandy reveals details of Lionel Messi's apology after his hard tackle at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Algerian defender Isa Mandy has revealed the details of the hard tackle he received from Argentina star Lionel Messi during the group stage match between the two national teams at the 2026 FIFA World Cup last month. The match ended in a convincing 3-0 victory for Argentina, with Lionel Messi avoiding a red card in the first half after giving his team the lead in the third minute. Messi apologized to Isa Mandy. Mandy revealed that Argentina's captain escaped a potential red card after making a dangerous challenge with the studs of his boot directly into the ligaments of the Algerian defender's ankle. The tackle occurred 14 minutes after Messi had scored the opening goal, in the 17th minute of the match. Speaking about the incident, Mandy said, "Messi realized that he had made a mistake and immediately came over to apologize to me and check if I was okay." The Algerian defender added, "I told the referee, look, that's a high challenge, and when I got back to my feet, I signaled for the incident to be reviewed using video technology." However, referee Simon Marciniak awarded only a free kick, while VAR did not intervene to review the challenge, a decision that surprised many. Mandy later explained that he did not fully realize how serious the tackle had been until he returned to the dressing room. He said, "The big difference between you watching on television and us on the pitch is that you see the replay and understand how hard the tackle was within 5 seconds. We don't have that advantage." He continued, "Of course I felt the impact, but I didn't realize how severe it was until I got back to the dressing room, when the pain became intense, and people told me the challenge should have been a red card. Then I watched the replay. When I saw the replay, I realized just how bad it really was." Messi stayed on the pitch and made history. Had Messi been sent off for the challenge, he would not have been able to remain on the field and make history. The Argentine superstar went on to score 2 more goals in the second half, becoming the oldest player ever to score a hat-trick in FIFA World Cup history. With the 3 goals that secured Argentina's 3-0 victory, Messi equaled Miroslav Klose's record of 16 World Cup goals. He later surpassed that mark to finish his World Cup career with 21 goals before Kylian Mbappe eventually broke the record by reaching 22 goals. Argentine report sparks controversy over Messi's potential participation in the 2030 FIFA World Cup. The following section is a speculative report intended for storytelling purposes and is based on unconfirmed rumors. Reports from the Argentine media have sparked controversy in recent hours after discussing the possibility of Lionel Messi continuing his career long enough to participate in the 2030 FIFA World Cup, which will take place 4 years from now, even though he would be 43 years old at the time. The speculation emerged following comments made by Argentine journalist Gonzalo Bonadio, who suggested that Messi's professionalism and discipline could allow him to extend his football career for several more years if he continues to maintain his physical condition and technical level as he has throughout his career. Bonadio explained that extending Messi's career would not necessarily mean playing the same role he has always played. Instead, his position on the field could evolve into that of a central playmaker, enabling him to continue making a significant contribution to the Argentine national team without requiring the same physical demands as a forward. The Argentine journalist also stated that the national team's captain possesses extraordinary experience, exceptional vision, and outstanding playmaking ability, qualities that could allow him to remain competitive even at an advanced age, provided he continues to maintain his fitness. Although these remarks have circulated widely, they are not based on any official announcement from Lionel Messi or the Argentine Football Association. As of now, Messi has not confirmed any intention to participate in the 2030 FIFA World Cup, nor has he announced any decision regarding his future with the national team following the most recent World Cup. All discussions surrounding the matter remain nothing more than predictions and media analysis reflecting the opinions of journalists about Messi's ability to continue his journey with Argentina. They do not represent the official position of either the player or the Argentine Football Association. Messi is expected to make a decision about his international future in the coming years based on his physical condition and his desire to continue playing. For now, however, his appearance at the 2030 FIFA World Cup remains a possibility that exists purely within the realm of speculation, with no official confirmation at this time. Casemiro's comments on Messi after his first match with Inter Miami. He said that his first match wearing the Inter Miami jersey had come to an end, and he was happy with the victory and the positive start. Playing in a new league, in a new country, and with a new team always presents its own challenges for any player, regardless of how much experience they have. However, he felt comfortable on the pitch from the opening minutes and believed that this place suited him at this stage of his career. He controlled the tempo of the game in midfield as much as he could, trying to organize the team's play and provide balance. The match was not easy and included difficult moments, especially the injuries suffered by their teammate, which affected everyone. He wished his team made a quick recovery because what they witnessed was a worrying situation for everyone. However, the team showed character and eventually secured the victory thanks to Suarez's goal. But he wanted to be honest about something that had been on his mind since he signed with the club. He was also here because he wanted to play alongside Lionel Messi. Messi did not feature in this match because he was resting after the World Cup, and that was completely understandable after everything he had given during the tournament. However, he was eagerly waiting for the moment when they could share the pitch together. It was something he had thought about even before signing his contract, and was one of the biggest reasons why he was so excited to take this new step in his career. He wanted to talk about what Messi did at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, because he watched it like everyone else around the world and was deeply moved by it. What Messi showed was truly extraordinary in every sense of the word. A 39-year-old man led his entire national team to a World Cup final and became the most influential player of the tournament among hundreds of other players. He himself has played football at the highest level for many years and knows exactly how difficult that is. He knows what it feels like to carry that level of pressure at such an age, match after match, without ever stepping back. He is now 34 years old, and, honestly, he has already started to feel the effects of age on his body. He knows how everything changes over time, how recovery becomes more difficult and slower, and how a player must carefully manage his energy to continue competing at the highest level. That is why, when he saw Messi doing everything he did at an age 5 years older than him, he could only show his respect. What he saw from Messi at the World Cup was not simply a player gracefully fighting against age. Messi was the best player in the tournament. That's simple, without exaggeration. He scored goals, created chances, led the team, and carried his nation on his shoulders in every match. Something like that is not ordinary and cannot simply pass by unnoticed. It is something people will continue talking about for years, even across generations. He had faced Messi in major matches while playing in Europe. He knew from direct experience how difficult it was to play against him. You feel like you have closed every possible path, but he always finds a way that you did not even realize existed. He played in midfield for many years, and his main responsibility was to stop players like Messi and protect his team's defense. And he said very honestly, Messi was always the most difficult opponent he had ever faced, without comparison. Let him share something from those matches. When preparing for games against teams featuring Messi, he would spend extra time studying his movements, trying to predict where he would go. And even after all that preparation, Messi was still able to surprise him. That is what separated him from every other player he had faced throughout his career. And now, instead of facing him and trying to stop him, he will play alongside him and help him. That is a huge change for him. A change that is sometimes difficult to comprehend. Being on the same team as a player he spent years trying to stop with everything he had. It was something he never imagined. He is a midfielder, and his job is to build attacks, protect the defense, and deliver the ball to players who can make the difference in the final third. And now Messi will be the player receiving his passes. That is a real dream for anyone who plays in his position. He imagines the moment when he receives the ball in midfield, looks for Messi, and knows that Messi can transform an ordinary pass into something extraordinary that ends in the back of the net. That is what makes him so excited about this new chapter. It is not only about playing in a new league and experiencing something different, but also about playing alongside one of the greatest players in the history of football. And he believes he will learn a lot from him, even with his own long experience, because there are things that can only be learned when you are close to a player at such an extraordinary level. He also wanted to say something about Messi's defeat in the final. He knows how painful it was for Messi. He saw his tears like everyone else and was deeply moved. However, as a player who has experienced many moments in football, he understands that the sport can sometimes be cruel in ways that are difficult to believe. You give everything you have, but in the end, it is still not enough because of small details. However, what Messi achieved in the tournament remains a historic and extraordinary accomplishment, regardless of the final result. Now he will be alongside Messi at this stage of his career and will give all his experience and effort to help the team achieve its goals. They have Suarez, who continues to shine and score goals, along with other players who have incredible experience and an ambitious project to create something special. He feels that he has arrived at a place where he can provide real value while experiencing something completely different from everything he had in Europe. There is one more thing that excites him. This team brings together players who have competed at the highest level of football and each bring years of experience. When those experiences are combined with Messi's talent, they can create something special for this club and its supporters, who deserve the very best. Today is only the beginning, the first step in a new journey. This victory is very important for him personally and for the team, and his adaptation with the group has been going well because he feels everyone has welcomed him warmly. However, what he is looking forward to the most is the match when he can stand alongside Messi, play together on the same pitch, and try to create something beautiful for this club and its loyal supporters. He is here, ready to work with everything he has, ready to face this new stage of his career with all its challenges. And he is eagerly waiting for the opportunity to play alongside the best player of this generation, learn from him, and help him achieve even more success. Today has been a good day in every sense, and what comes next will be even better, God willing. This is only the beginning.